Blessings, beloved family. Today I want to share something awakening that it will bring to us liberation, truth, very deep healing. And the only thing we need to do is just to do it. In this society that we lived in, we are being presented with a lot of things that create worry. And if you feel this word, worry, if you close your eyes and you feel it when you say worry, you can understand the war and the hurry about that. So, in this society, we borrow worry. Because when we worry, we give up fast and we don't get to go into it because worry creates a lot of stress. It creates a lot of insecurities. It creates gullibility and being submissive and giving hope to things. And it also creates separation. So, if you worry, then you might run very fast to get out of the worry. But if we, before the worry comes, we actually get to sit with it, breathe with it. Because ultimately, worry starts in one place. And that place where worry starts is in insecurities. When we don't know or we are unaware of one's emotions and we don't have the capacity or we do not want to awaken the interest to self-inquire. We are just simply being controlled by worry. So like I said, if you comment to worry, the word, for me there's two ways of seeing it. A war and a hurry. There's a war within ourselves that we need to hurry to get it out. So we need to be desperately getting whatever is in front of us when we worry to be away from the worry. And sometimes we forget to sit with it, dance with it, sing with it, pray with it, meditate with it. And we actually start worrying desperately. We get into things so we can abolish or eliminate it for the moment being. In order for us to not worry, we must be very secure about ourselves. We must be very secure of who we are. And that takes self-inquiry. And that takes meditation. That takes meditating on the ways that we think we are insecure. That takes for us to really get into it. Get into ourselves. Because we cannot live anymore with worries that do not belong to us because we are trying to survive. And yes, in this society, it's about the survival of the masses. That's why there's a lot of crazy, unkind, impatient, a lot of destruction, a lot of ego-centered ways, a lot of gluttony, a lot of arrogance in this world, because the worry of surviving. I know it's hard, but it will only be like this, hard, until we actually do something about it. What can we do about it? Stop being dependent on false happiness. Because when we stop all our avenues of creativity to wait for something or someone to save us, we have become dependent. So remember, like what Ma Barley said, don't worry, be happy. When you worry too much, then you turn your whole immune system into poison. Say that you get bitten by a spider and you start worrying so much. Then you worrying for that spider that it bites you, you are actually amplifying the venom of that spider, and you are turning it into poison. But the moment that we know that that spider bitten us, but we have even more greater things to do in this life than just to worry for a bite of a spider, then it shall pass without no illnesses. It will actually immune you for the next spider bite. So just know, either you choose to create poison with worries by amplifying, or either you choose to abolish the worry by having self-inquiry, by not stopping all your avenues of creativity, love, consciousness, awareness, compassion, kindness. Because we're trying to wait for something or someone, or a government, or a doctor, or a psychologist, or a lover, a wife, a husband, to make us happy, to help us. So before we get so rowdy in our ways of thinking, we must first sit down with whatever is happening, sit down and really self-inquire, come into it. Because if we don't do that, worry will overwhelm us and it will turn our whole immune system into poison. And then we will poison ourselves with worry, creating so many illnesses and diseases. Remember, it's not the venom of a spider or a snake that kills you. It's the worry of dying from the venom and amplifying that by worrying and worrying that is what might take your life away. So don't worry, meditate. Don't worry, self-inquire. Don't worry, eat healthy. Don't worry, create awareness and be completely aware of you, and you will never in your whole life be dependent on someone or anything to create your life the way you want to create it. Because you are here born without no insecurities, without being shy, without needing, wanting. You are born here free. Those things that I mentioned before, we acquire them because sometimes our upbringing is in a survival mode. And let's not blame our parents or any other people, but let's just put all this blame into greed. So let's not become anymore a lab rat to worry. Let's heal ourselves. And let's turn worry into consciousness, into God-like essence within us. Let's not give all our worries to God, to source, to a religion, to a guru, to a sadguru, to any of those humans. They are here still working on themselves. Let's come into our heart and let those beautiful beings that are here, that I mentioned above, do their work and whatever they want to share with us. Let's be humble enough to receive. Let's be humble enough to ask for guidance. But let's not be desperately gullible to receive anything they have to say, even what I'm saying right now. Go into this slowly. And I will assure you that your worry will decrease more and more, and it will turn into awareness, consciousness, common sense, conscious common sense. May you and others, may we all cleanse this world and annihilate worry so we can be free. Happy, clear, joyful, pleasant, free, as we were born to be. Thank you, Father, Mother, God, Source, for this day and the power that lies within us that does not withstand or does not have and was not born or created with worry. It was created completely pure white light, free of all of those conditioning traps. We are free, and we are here, and we are now in this amazing world.